Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 54, right there. 54 Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Twist. Check. Yo, defense.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stop your whining. Mike 5-4.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Fournette, a first down carry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. 54. Go. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Set DeValve. 33 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott to throw it. It's caught. Cooper. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 47 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
54 right there. 54
Now Leonard Fournette.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Minshew. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Set, ready, 50, play.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. On 2nd and 1, Minshew. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Ready, 60 out more.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Hey, Wahoo! Ready?
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. He's got the hook up with Conley. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook as the first half is winding down as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 21-14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Check, check. Here we go, 46. Check, check. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott down. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here we go, 47.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll throw again. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
After the sack on first down, Prescott. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, many times when you talk about out of any bad situation, they keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Complete to Jason Witten. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Keep it up, defense.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down, and this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 2nd and goal, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Recon, 132 fighter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Minshew sets to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Looking to throw it. Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pull it high. Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside. The 40.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Come on.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real... teamwork play, because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Now Fournette. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Minshew. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They come out here in the I. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Check 13. Leo.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Intended that time for Cooper.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Fournette fighting through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head and when you ever overstated. Your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the disturbed. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on. Come on. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bits are off. Everything was better off.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. 10-2 stop. I'm scared. Showing up. Showing up. Look at me. Go. Go. Go.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Minshew. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
He's coming. Double that.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Here we go.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Topper! Fight!
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fournette fighting through. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette. 27 yards. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. On the ready.
54. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's go.
Go, 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 everybody. Run.
Number 27, Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier. Leighton Vander on the tackle.
Come on,
It's a
set.
pickup of 3.
70, Indy.
Brings up second and 7.
Right there. 54.
At the 46
Get
yard
ready.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 43. Move those chains. That's good.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 or.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Pretty
line.
quiet, team. We're pretty quiet.
General West. Gone. Gone. Set up.
Leonard Fournette on the carry.
Woo, defense.
Leighton
Let's go.
Vander on
Let's
the
go.
tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys'
Ready.
19-yard line.
8 read. Pilot 64. Weak.
You better be afraid of me.
Rock. Rock it. Rock it.
Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Hey, lock it.
Under crunch. Kill, 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 kill.
Yo, Jackrabbit. Come on.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Get it. Ready? 18 Gators.
Check, check. Walk 54, walk 54. All day, just like that.
Let's go.
The pass, incomplete. Intended for James O'Shaughnessy. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
base. 54. Greystone travel.
Check three, check three, check three.
Hey, Sam on. Hit it. Blue draw Porker. 50 plant. Snap.
Touchdown. Here we go.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after. His kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 14, Cowboys nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Check 48, come on. Hey, defense, let's go.
Here we go, 47. 26. 26.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Watch the curve, watch the curve. Slam, slam, slam. Hatch it, hatch it.
Protein spill. 2.
The foul on
Not today.
The
Not
tackle
today.
made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. 10-2 saw. Hey, Echo.
54. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Gardner Minshew set
I'm coming back.
by
I'm
DeMarcus
coming back.
Lawrence. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Down. 10 Lobo.
They still playing soccer.
Be careful. Be careful.
The screen pass. Complete to Leonard Fournette. A gain of 3. It's fourth down. Josh Lambo on for the field goal. The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 17. Cowboys nothing. The Cowboys take over
Let's go,
first and
let's go,
10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Everyone, behind me.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Rip left, rip left.
Prescott's
Come on,
pass
fellas.
complete to Amari Cooper. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Dallas.
Mike 54. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Better drop something out there. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Watch the run. Kill.
Kill.
Kill.